If you want to know everything about the most overpowered meta players on each position in FIFA 22's Ultimate Team, you have chosen the perfect video. Congratulations, sit back, relax, and learn everything you want to know. Are you fed up losing every single game against God squads and you don't have the coins to spend on your team to get better? Don't worry, head over to u7buy.com, use the link in the description, and use the code FIFA for an extra 10% off your deal. Head over there right now and start winning some games. Welcome everybody, awesome that you're watching. And in this episode, I'll show you the goalkeepers, centerbacks, rightbacks, leftbacks, CDM, centometers, cams, right wings, left wings, and the strikers on every single position. The best possible players matching every single budget, from very cheap, medium to expensive. So there is something in for everyone. Looking to pimp your team? Yes, it's the video. Looking to build a good starting team? Yes, it's the video. It is now January. The game is out for around 5 months, and I know the majority of you guys have collected around 500 to 1 million coins, and that is, well, 500k I mean, and that is this video all about. So if you have a good budget, trust me, your team will be killing it. So if you like the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, put on the notification bell, and we're starting off with the goalkeepers. What's important for a goalkeeper? Reflexes, diving, and positioning. Those are the main 3 things. If you can add something like handling, it's a good plus, and the speed and the kicking, it's an extra plus, but not really necessary. Are you looking for a goalkeeper between the 0 and 100k, depending on your console, time of buying, time of, well, if you do it in January or watch this video in February, it will change. We have Edouard Mendy, a great goalkeeper, a fantastic goalkeeper, very OP, very good for a Premier League side. If you go to the Serie A, Mike Maignan is your man, and if you're looking for a La Liga goalkeeper, it is cool to use, and also an inform card, you can switch to Thibaut Courtois. If you want to upgrade those goalkeepers, in the League we have Gianluigi Donnarumma. That is a great goalkeeper for the team of the group stage of the Champions League. 90 rated Donnarumma. He will cost you quite a bit, but he's fantastic. With the links to Kimpembe and Marquinhos, it's a hidden player you want to get in your squad. And Ter Stegen, you can see him as an upgrade for Jan Oblak, the normal card. Thibaut Courtois is inform card because the Adidas promo of Ter Stegen is something extraordinary in the La Liga. And then, if you have so much cash to splash until you can't splash it no more, icon cards can be yours. The 2 best goalkeepers to get is Edwin van der Sar, 91 rated, and if you have an even higher budget, Lev Yashin, the Black Spider of Russia. He will cost you a lot of coins, but with a 94 rated prime icon Lev Yashin, you get the best goalkeeper in the game. From the goalkeepers to the center backs. For good center backs, you're looking for good speed. Higher than 80 is a must almost in this phase of FIFA. Good defending, good positioning. Most important things to look out for. With Rafael Varane, we have a usual suspect who's always in OP videos. Well, he went down in price to around 50k, so great for you to grab him. You can make a cool hybrid with the Serie A, for example, but also with the Bundesliga with Collins and Tomori. Tomori is a one to watch card and might be interested to invest in that card because with one upgrade, Tomori, his card will be exploding to the top of the food chain on the center back list. So maybe a great thing to do. And if you want to get Tomori already in an upgraded version, then you have to go for Skriniar. Also a great signature signing. Great center backs for a cheaper price. Then for around 100 to 200k, you can upgrade that with Antonio Rudiger, his rule breaker card, and the Fire, I want to see Fire and Ice together. The Fire/Freeze card of Jules Koundé. His Ice card is also not bad, so you can choose whatever you desire more. But those 2 center backs are great to upgrade your squad if you earned a lot of money on your bank account. And then we have the ultimate center back collection with Virgil van Dijk, a brand new card with a headliner card. He is just a fabulous center back. 91 rated VVD will break the game for you. But if you don't like VVD, don't worry, Marquinhos, team of the group stage card for the Champions League, is insane. Adidas promo Eder Militao is something extraordinary in the Spanish La Liga. And of course, the icon cards that are the best as center backs, Rio Ferdinand, 90 rated, and Paolo Maldini, his prime card, 94 rated. But I also know this is just for a selected group of players that have so much coins to spend. Okay, no time to waste. Let's go to the right backs, a cool position. You need speed, Defending, very important. Physicality, it's nice, but also dribbling and passing, it's an extra plus for fullbacks. Enough choices for a cheap squad. Going to the Serie A, Cuadrado is your man. Ligue 1, Atal can be yours. Then we go to the Premier League, right-back card, the winter wild card of Cesar Azpilicueta. The Spanish La Liga has Jesus Navas. And another Premier League player you can go for is Nelson Semedo, also a winter wild card. Great players, a lot of speed, good defending, good physicality. Are we going to upgrade those players? Yes, that's a possibility. In the Premier League, you're doing that with Reece James, another special call for Reece. Ashraf Hakimi is the upgraded version of Atal, and Babu can be used in the Bundesliga with his fire or ice card, and the rule breaker card of Trent Alexander-Arnold went down in price big time, and that makes him a very interested asset for everybody to sign him up now in the Premier League to upgrade Azpilicueta or Nelson Semedo. And the two best right backs in the game, Carlos Alberto, nicknamed Capita, cool name, and Cafu. Cafu is the most complete and best right back in the game. Great in defense, super in attack, but this is only there for the esporters or players that spend a lot of money on the game. But hey, maybe you were lucky enough to get an icon in a pack opening at the start of FIFA and you have the coins to spend it. Well, select your budget. Moving to the other wing, the left backs, also great cheap alternatives. Maxwell Cornet, his rule breaker card, is outstanding to get in a side like that. Theo Hernandez for the Serie A, and Kieran Tierney, another left back option in the Premier League. I use Kieran Tierney in one of my cheap squad builders that will be great in the weekend league and in division rivals, and Tierney was one of the thumbnail stars, not without a reason. Are we going to upgrade those players? Theo Hernandez's upgraded version is Spinazzola winter wildcard. If we go to the Bundesliga, that is Alphonso Davies, and in the Premier League, if you want to upgrade Cornet or Tierney, João Cancelo, team of the group stage, and Andrew Robertson, road to the final. And that card of Robertson is very interesting because that card will only get better. If Liverpool goes to the next round, it's a +2 for Robertson. So that means a 92 rated left back is written in the stars, and he might be even better than Joe Cole, Ashley Cole, I must say, and Roberto Carlos. And that is something, well, you don't wonder, like, heroes are good, icons are better, but Andrew Robertson has everything in him to outplay those left backs. So are you looking for an icon? Then Cole and Carlos CC are the best. But if you want to go for the future, maybe Robertson is the best solution. Leaving the defensive line behind us, going to the midfield, starting off with the CDMs. What are you looking for? Speed higher than 80, good defending, good physicality, decent passing, and shooting is also nice to go for. But, well, the shooting is not super important. The passing and dribbling should be decent, but formally the defensive stats should be there. Zakaria, Onyeka and Kessie, Bundesliga, Premier League, Serie A, great players, rule breaker cards all over the pitch. Want to upgrade that, and N'Golo Kante is almost 100k, so he's dropping in price gigantically, and he might be a great mix for a French team with Guendouzi. Wildcard Guendouzi is a Ruud Gullit gang member, and that is why his price is so high. If you go for a Premier League or La Liga side player, we have road to the final Fred. Will they reach it? We don't know. United isn't in the best shape at the moment, so that's a gamble. And Laurent, a signature signing. And signature signings are pretty good this year. Laurent, also a Ruud Gullit gang member. Where is Ruud Gullit? Later on in this video. Relax, guys. The best CDMs to get in the icon section is Mikel Essien, the former player of Real Madrid and Chelsea, and Lothar Matthäus, the former player of Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and the Germany national squad. Lothar Matthäus is the perfect CDM, but all these options, fixing your budget the right way, are also great to get. From CDM to Centometer, and for a Centometer, you like to get every single stat at least 75 plus, or Ruud Gullit gang members 80 plus all over the board. With Nicola Barella, you almost get a player like that. With Savigny, 1 point on the defending, and you have a Ruud Gullit gang member, so that is why they're pretty good for the price you pay. I invested in Ryan Gravenberg because I early know that Ajax would have gone straight to the knockout stages. This 86 rated Ryan Gravenberg, if Ajax will make it to the quarterfinals, this card will explode to the top of the mountain. So be there, be my guest to invest in Gravenberg. At the moment, 50k is not way too much to pay for a player like that. And also Arturo Vidal, road to the final, has everything in him to become a great 80 plus rated player all over the board. Then we go to the medium section. There we have Renato Sanchez, one of the most complete players to get, once again, a signature signing. Milinkovic Savic, wildcard, one of the best sentiments to go for in the Serie A. Goretzka has that name in the Bundesliga, and David Beckham, his center mid card. I know it's not the best, but he is the best looking, and that's also important. Then we have the most expensive center mids. We have Paul Pogba, wild card. Finally, speed on Pogba, that is what we miss, and this is even almost an elite member of the Ruud Gullit gang squad because he has everything higher than 80, some stats even higher than 90. Same can be said for Patrick Vieira, super complete player. Lothar Matthäus, even higher than a CDM card. And then the man, the legend himself. He has his own esport team, and Ruud Gullit changed the game all over the pitch. For esporters, for players that like to play games, he is just the ultimate midfielder in your squad. Then we have the last position to complete Tridente, CDM, Centometer, and now the cams. For the cams, it's more like the technicality. You need speed, dribbling, and passing. That's what you're looking for. With Claude Maurice, Ben Rama, who can only go up with a road to the final card, and Reina Adas Promo, you find that speed around the 90s, good dribbling, good passing, good shooting. You're good to go. Upgrade that with Phil Foden in the Premier League with his rule breaker card, or with Abidi Pele dropping down to 220k at the moment. You get yourself one of the finest hero cards in the game. Save some coins, he's worth it. More expensive cams, and here we have the best in the world. Kevin De Bruyne, signature signing. Lucas Moura, winter card. Ronaldinho, Zidane, Maradona, Pele. What a list that is. Even De Bruyne and Lucas feel a little bit off in this episode of the Centometer cams because those are world legendary iconic players, and of course you pay a jackpot price. And with Pele we even find the highest rated card in this episode in the whole game. 98 rated Pele is not a striker but a cam. We have arrived at the attacking position, starting off with the right wingers. What are you looking for? Speed, dribbling, good shooting, good passing. The defending and physicality, it's an extra plus, but not really necessary. For example, if Anthony was a Premier League player, he would have been 400 to 500k at least. 95 speed, 93 dribbling, 81 shooting, 82 passing. Those stats are extraordinary. If you build yourself a Dutch Eredivisie squad for around 1 million coins, you can build yourself the best team in the world with overpowered extraordinary players. Diarra, I put him in here with a reason. Monaco is through to the next round, and one good performance, Diarra will go up to 86, and that means his card instantly become one of the best cards to use. Raheem Sterling is just an old school right winger you like to use on that pitch. Upgrade those players. For the Premier League, Adama Traore, fire or ice. I go for ice this time because his shooting is higher. Then we have Serge Gnabry, his headliner card. Also finally a right winger with speed in the Bundesliga. We were waiting for that quite some time. And then we have Ousmane Dembele, Mo Salah, Garrincha, and Lionel Messi. 95 rated already for the one to watch Messi card, making Messi a great player to use, especially with that upgrade. Garrincha for me is the coolest out there, but don't rule out Dembele and Salah. With their speed and agility, those players are a pain in the arse. No time to waste, let's go to the different wing, to the left wingers, and there I might surprise you with Bamba, and then two rule breakers, Diaz and Carrasco. Take a look at Diaz. 94 speed, 90 dribbling, 87 shooting. Now imagine this card linked with Liverpool in real life. Imagine him with a Liverpool logo. What do you think it will do with his price? Exactly, it will pump it maybe 5 to 10 times as high, because that card is insane to use. But because he's playing with Porto, he's super cheap. So if you're looking for a Dutch Eredivisie and a Portuguese hybrid, wow! Carrasco, what else can I say? Beautiful looking card. Vinicius Jr. and Eden Hazard, winter wildcard, are the players to go for down the left hand side, and the more expensive players, you find them with heroes, with icons, Adas Promo, and of course the Ice Fire Rashford, but most importantly Neymar Jr. down the wing, great player. Ronaldinho, prime card down the wing, but Diogo Jota is also surprisingly enough very usable. So whoever you pick, You can't make a wrong decision. And that takes us to the final position in this episode, and those are the strikers. First of all, don't spend too much money. If you're looking for a hybrid for France, the La Liga, Alessandrini and Morales, El Capitano of Levante are super players. Take a look at them. 95 pace for Alessandrini, 89 shooting. Imagine a hunter card on that. Morales, 91 pace, 90 shooting. Imagine a hunter card on those players. Those players are just icons hidden in disguise. Upgrade them with Jonathan David, also a beautiful winter wildcard card, and Correa, his fire card, is also very good. But I must say, Morales and Alessandrini, you can get them together for the same price you get David and Correa, so think about it in a smart way. Then we have Wright, the striker of Arsenal in the past, and he is with 250k, the cheapest icon you can get under 25k, and that makes him a very usable player. The best strikers in the game, yes, we already arrived there. Those are Zlatan Ibrahimovic, winter card, and I had to let out so many amazing strikers. It shows these are the ultimate collection of the ultimate squad. It even makes Ibra looks bad in this row, because with Neymar Jr. you find yourself a super skiller on the striker position, very agile. Remember when he played at Santos before joining Barcelona, you had a special card, Neymar Jr. as a striker. That card was a beauty. Then we have Kylian Mbappe, headliner card, Johan Cruyff icon, and Ronaldo Prime number 9. It rhymes, and that means he must be fantastic. So guys, choose the players you love. This is a January update on FIFA, so if you liked it, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and click the I button for all the videos, squad builders, most overpowered players, cheap budget squads. You find it all over my channel. Give a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in a flash if you click that I button. Do it right now.